Pinhead. It's been a long time since I've actually spoke to you directly, but I thought, this video was well overdue, and since I noticed that your nephew has a YouTube account, I thought that you could maybe borrow his account momentarily, make a video response to me, because I would really enjoy that, and so would a lot of other people. All right, Pinhead, here's the question, brother. A long time ago, a few years ago, you took advantage of my willingness to treat you decently. You took advantage of my willingness to be your friend, and you pretended to be my friend. And the first chance you got, you stabbed me in the back. You stole, first you ran my loggers off of my property, and then you promptly stole my timber. You made claims to a 4-acre swath of my land that you clearly know does not belong to you. You're a liar and an asshole and many other things. My question to you is, was it worth it? Seriously. Was it worth it? Because from where I am observing things, you are not having a good go of things. Things aren't exactly pleasant in your life. How many times have you been to jail now? How many times have you been arrested? I mean, I know I've got 3 mug shots of you. I mean, maybe you felt fairly comfortable that the Bell County Sheriff's Department wasn't going to interrupt your life. But unfortunately, you found out that the state police don't exactly look at you in the same light as the sheriff does. So, looking back at it, was it worth it? I mean, was it worth it? That money you got for my timber, the money that, you think you're going to get from my coal, which you're not ever going to get. I mean, was it worth it? When you started eyeballing another man's property and trying to figure out how to steal it, did you think that karma was going to bite you in the ass the way it has? I mean, because looking at your life, how much has changed? You're not even illegally allowed to carry a weapon. You're not even illegally allowed to have one in your possession. Is it worth it? You pissed off a lot of people. Did you think in your little pinheaded mind that you could continue pissing off people and doing as you pleased and basically creating all kinds of mayhem? Did you believe that was going to be something that we would all allow for any length of time? And when I say we, it ain't just me up your ass, believe me. Believe me. There's a whole lot of people that would like to see you go to prison. But I'm a live and let live kind of guy. You should know that about me. And, I think you looked at my attitude as a weakness that you could exploit. I think you felt like, Richard Hunter, he's ripe for the picking. I can do this, I can do that, I'll play him. I don't know if you thought that you were being really smart, really intelligent, and maybe going to show Richard Hunter who the real smart guy was. I don't know what you were thinking. I'd love to know. I hope you make a video back, because I would really like to know what was going on in that little pinhead brain of yours. And at any given time, as you were being handcuffed and led to jail, at any given time, did you ever think to yourself, man, I guess I kind of shouldn't have fucked with Richard Hunter, because it just seems like everything's turning to shit on me. Did that ever dawn on you? Is that anything that went through your little mind? I'm just curious. Shocking. I know you have a video camera, but I cannot believe I've been making videos about you for 2 years now, 3 years. And I cannot believe that you haven't had the balls once to put your goofy ass on camera and tell your side of the story. Unless you just figure, there's no way you might be able to lie to a few people, but you ain't going to convince very many people that you're in the right. How can you convince anybody that what you do is anything but criminal? And I think you know that. Other than coming on camera and acting like a complete buffoon and opening yourself up to a whole lot of ridicule, I'm sure you're thinking that there's no upside to that. But I will tell you, you're one big freaking pussy. Because if a man started making videos about me and had the things to say about me that I've said about you, and if they weren't true, I'd be firing back with both barrels. You know, but you're just, you know, you are what you are. You know, simple-minded. When, you know, under the in the dictionary under inbred hillbilly, there's a picture of you. That's, you know, and that's not a slam against other people who live in that neck of the woods, because, as you know, I'm friends with a lot of them, and there are a lot of good people, a lot of smart people, you know. But you're just a piece of shit. You're just a thieving piece of garbage, ripping off the American taxpayer through Social Security fraud, defrauding Social Security through SSI, drawing your check, making your money, you know, selling dope. And what else are you doing? Oh, well, I mean, you've got to deal with the gas company for your gas well, and you've got to deal for the coal, and you've got a lot of assets. You know, the sad thing about it is, Pinhead, that there are a lot of decent people who are seriously disabled that are having a very difficult time getting on any kind of disability because of people like you, pieces of shit like you, that's clogging up the system with your fraud. You're milking a cow that you never paid for, that you would never have. In fact, I know that you consider us taxpayers to be chumps. You know, chumps. Pinhead, you're a lowlife. I mean, there's no other way to look at it. You're just a freaking lowlife. And if you had any fucking spine whatsoever in that scrawny little nasty body of yours, you'd take that video camera and you'd have something to say about this. But you know, we all know you're a spineless freaking holler weasel. Holler weasel. You know, Jesus God. I mean, what a piece of garbage you are. I don't know how you haven't killed yourself already. You know, I really don't. I don't know how you haven't. I mean, at what point do you get up in the morning and you don't think to yourself, I'm just a piece of trash that needs to just off himself? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I mean, clearly you're okay with all of it. I mean, clearly you are completely okay with being a weasel. You know, you're okay with being hated by everybody. Here's the sad part. The sad part is this. You actually, being a grandfather and a father, have influence over a younger generation. And that's the sad thing. I pray to God that the younger people in your family look at you for what you are and do not look at you as somebody that should be emulated. And if this video or the videos that I've done about you serve any purpose whatsoever, it's to let your family members know, the younger family members know, what a piece of garbage you are. You are laughed at by thousands and thousands and thousands of people worldwide. People in Scotland, people in Portugal, people in the Netherlands, people in New Zealand know what a douchebag you are. You're famous, but you're famous for being a freaking douchebag. A criminal. A lowlife. Somebody that's not contributing to the greatness of this country, but somebody that is a cancer on this country. Okay. Pinhead, please make your video and attach it to this video. I will feature it on my channel, and we'll see where that goes. So, I would say take care, but truthfully, I hope you flip your four-wheeler and break your neck. See ya.